So we are going to be looking at a scenario where civilization starts over. We are on episode 79, and if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't really remember much of what happened in the last episode. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to be having something pretty major happen inside of this episode. Let's go ahead and get a few little stuff out of the way. Atlantropa is still being continued, and we actually see the second dam being built. Now they just have one more over here, and we actually already see major dropping inside of the Mediterranean happening. Areas over here are actually being sunk into the ocean. Well, actually not sunk into the ocean. I guess the ocean's being disappeared away. But very quickly we see Iberia and the Red Italians claiming these plots of land. And the new borders look like this. Forgot one thing, Adriatic. This is going to kind of resolve the overpopulation issues mainly that's happening inside of Europe with a little bit more people moving out over here. But it's still going to take they're not even out there yet. It's going to take a long time to even do this. So what we see happening is instead of building new structures down here, we see the Red Italians and the Iberians pushing more and more money into these dams. Especially over here, with it almost being fully complete, and in the next few episodes we could see it fully complete. But over in Egypt, if you remember, these guys have been constructing a new kind of little area that connects the Red Sea and the Mediterranean, and this got complete way faster than the Red Italians and the Iberians thought they could do it. And although Egypt kind of looks weird right now, they have just single-handedly saved a lot of these Middle Eastern countries because they kind of rely on this Mediterranean access over here. With this new water that flowing into the Mediterranean, we see some of these dams actually sinking back into the ocean while just falling apart. And it turns out Red Italians and Blue Iberians were killed inside of this. And it may have just been Egypt's fault. But thankfully, the water is not going to rise up far enough to completely destroy these new areas that the Blue Iberians and the Red Italians just got. But these two are going to start tariffing Egypt and a lot of the Gear Alliance members, which I actually need to talk about the Gear Alliance because I don't know why I just brought that up. The Gear Alliance has been disbanded for probably a lot longer than I should have talked about it a lot longer ago, but I just haven't. Do know this alliance is split up, and what we actually see happening now is countries picking sides, pretty much. And we actually see the Egyptians setting up a new alliance called WIMP. And if you're wondering what that stands for, Water in Mediterranean Alliance, or Pact, Water in Mediterranean Pact. And this is actually going to be popular with a lot of these Middle Eastern nations. Libya is going to join because they actually have really good relations with Egypt. The Blue Turkish team is going to join. They do like the Red Italians, but they hate how they're trying to drain the Mediterranean. These guys prosper off the Mediterranean and sea access. Sudan is also going to join, and that is because they don't really want the Mediterranean to be sunk. They do like the Red Italians, but they do not agree with their sinking of the Mediterranean. Those are all the people who are going to join it right now. This makes these two even angrier. So what they do is tariff the whole alliance. What have I heard? Where have I heard this before? In fact, they're going to tariff the whole world. But that's besides the point. And you might be thinking, why aren't these two just going to form an alliance? Well, they still aren't 100% good relations. They are about 50% right now. They are a lot nicer to each other because they share the same ideals. But there's still that little tension from that great democratic war. But they both want more land because these guys are both overpopulated as frick. And a new leader comes into the power of the next leader is elected in the Red Italians. And he is going to put a lot of effort in draining the Adriatic. And he pumps crap tons of money into this. And it gets about here, and then Egypt allows even more water into this whole area. And this completely destroys this side of the dam. After this, the Red Italians sink a bunch of Egyptian ships. Then Egypt completely just shoots down a bunch of Red Italian aircraft, and they actually destroy an aircraft carrier. After this, we see the Red Italians and the Blue Iberians setting up a defensive pact, which I'm not going to show, but do remember it. I'll try to as well. And all of the tension is going to stop after this defensive pact is signed, because these guys do not want another war breaking out. And in fact, let's go ahead and look at the new top 15 rankings. And here are our new top 15 rankings, with number 1, the Japanese Empire. I mean, they're pretty big. But Egypt has jumped up to the second spot. And this is because after they spent crap tons of money to go ahead and cut off land and let water flow through here, people respected that, and they started donating crap tons of money to Egypt. Even the Japanese donated a little bit, which was kind of weird. And they have bumped up their military a lot. Blue Iberians are number 3. Number 4 is Indonesia. Number 5 is Bulgaria. Number 6 is the Red Italians. 7 is Germany. 8 is Poland. 9 is this pink Persian country. 10 is Korea. 11 is Taiwan. 12 is this Indian country. 13 is Oman, actually. 14 is this blue Persian country. And 15 is the Aztecs. Now that all of that minor stuff, I mean, it wasn't very minor, but now we need to move over to the main war of this video, and that is going to be over in Persia. We see the pink Persian country moving into the brown team and taking a lot of land. We also see them moving into this brown team, which I don't know why there are so many brown teams over here, but we see them actually capturing the capital of this brown Persian team, and soon enough, they actually just wipe out the whole thing. This blue Persian country, whatever, is going to be like, oh no. And what they're going to do is send their troops in right here and start taking over land, as well as right down here. And actually, they capture the capital of the purple team and start moving around this purple Persian country. The pink Persians are like, no, you are not, as they just full-on blitz through this red team. They go ahead and capture all of it very quickly. That just shows how strong they are. And begin movements into the blue one as well. Soon enough, they actually capture all of the brown team and start moving into the purple team. But the blue Persians are able to get the rest of that. They're also able to get the rest of this blue team. And now Persia is split between the pink team and the blue team. In a peace treaty, we see the blue team taking over all of this. And the pink team is going to get the rest. And this makes them even stronger than they once were. The pink team has once again jumped up in rankings, and they're still looking forward to expanding. But the old Persian Union is now kind of more unified underneath 2 countries. I mean, this country was also underneath their rule, as well as this. But there is something else we need to talk about, and that is the Kuwait-Qatar Union finally happening again. And we actually see these 2 capitals remaining the same. These guys are going to keep 2 capitals. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys do enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye. And a special thanks to our members, LaserTaze, Super Norby, Eddie, Gail Martinez, Green Team Mapping, PJ Likes Cheeto, King Cheese, and Dark Mapping. Thank you guys.